Welcome to NVAFFL Live. This week we're going into Week 13. Games already underway for the final week of the regular season. Boston TD Party playing at the Convicts. Uncle Mel's Pearly Choppers at Ashley Larry's All-Stars. The Punishers at Merriman Stranglers. Shut Your Mouth Stupid playing at Team Paulson. And the Homos playing at the Gladiators. The standings are very tight. Only a few teams have clinched playoff spots. There are tight races for the third and final spot in each conference. The standings for the National Conference: Ashley Larry All-Stars are 7-5 in first place. In second, we have a two-way tie. The Pearly Choppers and Shut Your Mouth Stupid at 6-6. Fourth place, the Gladiators at 5-7. The Punishers trailing in last place at 4-8. In the American Conference, Boston TD Party 8-4. The Homos 7-5 in second place. A two-way tie for third place. Both Team Paulson and the Stranglers at 6-6, followed up by the Convicts. In the National Conference news, we have John's loss last week has clinched a playoff spot for both Sean and Joey. The third and final playoff spot in the National Conference comes down to PJ and John. If PJ wins, PJ is in the playoffs. But if PJ loses and John loses, PJ still gets that final spot. The only way John can get into the playoffs is if John wins and PJ loses. Now, the National Conference Championship could be clinched up by Sean if he wins the game. If Joey wins and PJ loses, Joey will win the National Conference title. However, this is where it gets a little tricky. If Joey wins and PJ wins, there will be a tie in both overall record and conference record. Now, during the season, PJ and Joey went 1-1 against each other. The tiebreaker will then go to total points scored for each team. As of last week, Joey has 2,653 points, PJ 2,521 points. Now, the American Conference is just as tight. Drew and Brian have both clinched playoff spots. If Brian wins next week, he clinches the conference title. However, if Brian loses next week and Drew wins, it will be a tie in overall record, division record, and head-to-head record. The division title, again, will then go to whoever has the most points scored. As of Monday night, Drew has 2,756 points. Brian has 2,716 points. So there's only a 40-point difference there. The third and final playoff spot is down to Grant and Ken, both with a record of 6-6. If one wins and the other loses, the winning team gets in. If both teams win or if both teams lose, Grant gets the final spot due to the better conference record. Grant is playing against PJ. Rayner is playing against Ken. In the playoffs, as I've said, are 3 teams from each conference. The third seed will play the second seed, as the conference champion will get a first-round bye. Now, looking right now we're going to take a live look into the scores. Boston TD Party is up 21-0 over the Convicts. Uncle Mel's Pearly Choppers and Ashley Larry's All-Stars are tied at 0. The Punishers 21 points over the Merriman Stranglers right now, who have 0. Shut Your Mouth Stupid is up 30-8 over Team Paulson, and You're a Bunch of Homos are down 0-33. It is a very, very tight race. We'll get back to you after Monday night's game when we have the playoffs locked up. Everybody take care, and we will see you back again on Tuesday.